So what year were you born then?
1930.
Yes.
Looking back, we didn't have a fraction of what children take for granted these days.
They do.
You could tell the German planes, they have a very distinctive sound to their engine.
So I'm joined by Mary today. She's very inspirational. She's been coming to my elder fit classes for quite a long time, and I shouldn't say this out loud, but she's my oldest participant in all my elder fits. So I should really ask you, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Mary?
96.
96. So what year were you born then?
1930.
Wow, 1930. So what's changed since 1930?
Oh, my goodness me. Oh, dear. That's too difficult a question. So much has changed, hasn't it?
I know.
When I grew up, hardly anyone had a car, and very few people are without cars now.
Yeah.
And no televisions,
No.
a radio, and that was it, really, you know. We didn't have much because we were quite a poor family.
Yeah.
So,
What did your father do what was his job when he was?
well, my father was unemployed for quite a long time.
Yeah.
When I was small, but then he got a job in a factory that was in Cardiff called Currans, which was a very big factory. They had like a steel section that did water and things and enamel work.
Yeah.
And he was the sports and welfare officer there.
Yeah.
Because my family have always been into gymnastics on the male side.
Okay.
So, yes, so, you know, we had tough times as kids, but we weren't aware that we weren't having anything.
Yes.
Looking back, we didn't have a fraction of what children take for granted these days.
They definitely do. Oh, my daughters, for sure, they do, don't they?
But we had a lot more freedom.
Yeah.
We'd go roaming off to the fields, and I don't think many children are allowed to roam off, particularly.
Did you get it to any mischief in these fields?
Sorry?
Did you get it to any mischief in the fields?
Well, I probably did.
Yeah.
I know I never did because I was too good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know members of my family, they used to go pinching apples from the orchards out in the countryside. I think all the children did that because we were all quite poor, you know, so you didn't have apples in your fruit bowl in the house.
That's amazing. So pinching apples. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you've got siblings then?
Sorry?
Have you got brothers and sisters?
I did have two brothers and two sisters, but I'm the only one left.
Oh, okay. And you've got grandchildren? I've
got two granddaughters, yes, they're 30 and 28 now, quite grown up.
And where are they?
They live in Cheltenham. Well, the one daughter is working in Canada, but she's home for the summer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I know that people would say, I've got to say that you're still driving, aren't you? Yes.
I am still driving, yes.
And you drive and see your nieces and nephews?
I do drive up to Cheltenham, yes. Yeah. I'm all right I go up on the motorway, M4, M5, but when I come back through Chepstow and join the motorway you know, at the bridge.
Where I live.
And just to make a change. And I know those routes, so I'm happy. I wouldn't like to go on a motorway I didn't know, so I'm just happy what
I guess you don't drive at night then, really?
Sorry?
You try not to drive at night?
No. No, I don't like driving.
I find a lot of the people I see driving, they hate driving at night. No. So you must have lived through the Second World War then?
I did.
What do you remember about
I was 9 years old when the war broke out. Well, I can remember when I heard that we were at war, we were out playing, just throwing a ball against the wall and catching it.
Yeah.
And I can remember someone coming and saying we were at war, you know. But, well, I don't know, you just got used to it. You know, you went to school with your gas mask. And I went to Caddington School, and I know I was in the top classes at the very top of the school.
Yes.
And when the siren went off, it was up there. So we always knew when the siren was going to go, because there'd be this long whir before it started off. And then we'd have to go down to the shelters. I think a lot of that was going, the boys' school was at the ground level. We used to go down to their level, I think. That was probably thought to be safer. Yeah.
Did you get evacuated or?
Sorry?
Did you get evacuated?
No,
or
no,
didn't you have to go ship
no,
to
no,
families,
no. I think we were bombed a few times, but that was mainly aiming for the docks.
Yeah.
And I know that a few bombs did fall over the fields where Gibbonsdown is now.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we did have air raids, and my father, say, working in Cardiff, I suppose he was, I don't know, he did used to go in on safety watch, and he'd cycle home when there were probably air raids going on in Cardiff, and we'd be there worrying if he was going to get back safely, but we were lucky. But we did have an air raid shelter down the bottom of the garden, and for a time we did sleep down there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lots of supplies in there and tea.
Yeah, one of the old corrugated ones. And,
yeah.
But then when I was 11, we moved up near the Colquitt.
Yeah.
So I mean, we still did have some air raids there. You could tell the German planes, they have a very distinctive sound to their engine. You could always tell it was a German plane going over. Yeah. And there were, do you know Barry at all?
I know Barry.
I mean, where Tesco's is now, that area, that used to be a gun site up around there. Big guns they have there.
Yeah.
Because I lived by the Colquitt roundabout, so we were quite aware of all that.
Yeah.
And then there used to be an American camp, and that was really where I live in Oakfield Road, that area there. That was an American camp. And then when they went, I think it was Italian prisoners of war over there.
Yeah. So there were quite a lot of Americans. Whoa, I like to go now. Hang on. That's proper So there were a lot of Americans in Barry at that time, were there?
Yes, the girls used to like them.
Oh, the girls like the Americans, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, they did. They used to go to the hops, I think occasionally I went with my older sister to the hops when I was about 14 or 15,
Yeah.
Didn't ever have a boyfriend.
And the hops, with the dancing.
Dancing, yeah.
That's
the Unity Hall in Barry, and there was one. Do you know where the new theatre is? There. Well, across the road from there was what was called Savoy.
Yes.
And that was a dance hall as well, But they were ones you paid at the door to go in. And it was only tea, no drinks at all, just cups of tea, soft drinks.
Not like it is these days.
No, that was it, Yeah.
And and presumably what you've obviously got married now. How long were you married for?
I got married in 1955.
Yeah.
My husband's been dead about 13 years now.
So you were, how many years is that? Sorry, my maths is...
Oh my goodness me, 1955. We've been working out from 1955 to year.
Yeah, so
that's 45, 65, 70.
Wow.
Got to be 70 in it.
Amazing.
Am I right? No, it can't be that. Well, I am 96. I was 25 when I got married. So that's 70.
Yeah.
That's 71. Do your maths.
Yeah, I'll do my maths. Yeah, you guys can do your maths. So, and when you were in your working life, what were you and your husband doing?
When I was 16, I did go to the grammar school.
Yeah.
I left school and I went with a friend from school, and we went to Broadstairs in Kent to a convalescent home for Jewish boys from London.
Yeah.
So I worked there. Those are children, that were probably not really fit, and they came down there near the seaside to have a spell, and we used to look after them. Oh, no, we did have girls as well. Now I come to think of it. One of my jobs used to go, when matron got to know me and she trusted me, I used to go up to London on the train, to Victoria Station, take some children back.
Yeah.
And then I'd have a couple of hours in London to go to the centre of London. They used to have, I think it was a Woolworths, and they used to do lunches, and I used to think I was so grown up. I was only 16, 17, have my lunch there, you know, and then I'd go back to the station, pick up another group of children, taken from their parents, you know, then they'd come back on the train
Well, that was really
to the
enjoyable.
convalescent home, yeah. So when the matron there had trained at the London Hospital,
Yeah.
which is the Royal London Hospital in Whitechapel, and I was going on to nurse, so she recommended I went there. So that's the hospital I went to do my general training.
Yeah.
So I was there for nearly 4 years. Then I came to Cardiff. I went to St David's and did my midwifery training.
Wow.
So, but I didn't ever practice as a midwife, you know. But,
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
yes, I did. Yes,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, because each course was 6 months, and you did the second part. You did 3 months on the district, so it was quite varied.
And how long were you kind of in that job for?
When I was doing that,
Yeah.
Well, I was 21, probably 22, 23,
Yeah.
I think, yeah. When I finished, and then I ended up being an industrial nurse. I went to work in Currans
Oh, yes.
and used to do shifts in there, you know. And that's what I did until when I got married, you know, and then had my daughter.
Stay at home mum.
Yeah, well, yes, you did sit in those days.
Yeah.
I did, when Janice went to school when she was about 5,
Yeah.
I did go back to work part-time then, but
Yeah.
that was working for the community.
Yeah. As my wife would say, well, we're not. When you're a stay-at-home mum, you're still working.
Right.
You can't say, I say, you don't work though, but you say,
You don't get paid for
yes, yeah, I am working. It's a different type of work, with children.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
And then I was going to say, so, and your husband was working at this time as well?
Oh, yes. He trained with the British Telecom, so he's a British Telecom engineer. He did his national service. I think he was out. I wasn't going out with him then, but Singapore. I'd known Glyn since I was about 11 because I was very friendly with his sister.
Yeah.
So I'd always known him, but we started going out when I was in my 20s, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I wasn't going to ask you then. I had a question in my mind I wanted to ask you. Yes, that was what it was. So obviously, I don't want to go back to your age, but you are super mobile and fit for 96. What is your secret?
Oh dear. Well, then I can't. There's no secret. I mean, I've just got on with life.
Yeah.
I like gardening. I wouldn't say I've been a super keep fit person, you know, but always been reasonably active, I suppose. Just lucky. Maybe it's just in the genes. I don't know. Mm.
Obviously, elder fit.
Yeah. Oh, definitely elder fit. I mean, I have gone to exercise classes over the years, and you know, we have had a caravan, so we've gone there. So we've done a fair bit of walking, and so I suppose had a reasonably healthy life. You know.
Have you? This is a slightly personal question. Have you got any medical conditions that any medication that you take?
Oh, I take quite a bit of medication. Oh, I've had had a bit of narrowing of a heart valve, so I had an aortic valve replacement last September.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that's about it, really. But I mean, I've got a gammy knee now, and my hips are not too good, so I am cracking up, and my shoulders not very good. So I'm not 100% fit, but I'm still able to do most things.
I've seen you in the exercise classes, and you're a lot better than some other people. You're certainly very, very mobile and good for your age. I can tell you that for definite.
Thank you.
So I know we haven't got too long, and we want to go for your cup of tea now, so I won't keep you for too much longer. But I wanted to ask you one more thing. Have you got would you have one tip that you could give someone about life? Something, for example, someone just said to me the other day that they just dance, enjoy it, Something that's kept you kind of motivated.
Oh dear.
I put you on the spot now. I know.
You have indeed.
I promised you I wouldn't, but I just wanted to say if you've got any, like, I had another lady said she has a tipple of whiskey before bed every night. So,
Oh, well,
yeah.
yes, I've gone through stages of having that drop of whiskey and ginger at night.
Yeah.
I don't do it so much now, but I did for many years.
Yeah.
And I do have a little glass occasionally, but not
Yeah.
all that much. I like my bit of television. I do like to sit down a couple of hours in the evening
Yeah.
and watch some, quite varied, you know, like all types of programs, really. And I say, like my bit of gardening and, well, coming to elderfit.
Yeah. So effectively, your secret, it's not a secret, it's just keep active.
Yes.
Keep doing the things you enjoy doing.
Yes, I think that's it. I mean, I couldn't sit down all day and do nothing, you know.
No.
I've always looked after myself because my daughter lives away.
Here we go again. I'm told it now. I promise now. Oh yes, this is
My daughter lives away. I do have to be self-sufficient.
Yes.
I mean, at one time, my sisters were alive. One brother died when he was 48 and I was only 40. So that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But, you know, the others have died over more recent years. So, I mean, we've got nieces and nephews, but you don't see, they're busy with their lives, aren't they?
So you're living by yourself and you're independent.
I do.
How do you find living by yourself?
Okay, I'm quite fairly happy. You know, I think if it goes on too long, you don't see anyone. You get down a bit, but I do get out a fair bit. You know, even if it's only shopping or out in the garden or for a little walk or something. You know.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I'm not going to keep you any longer.
I hope you're going to cut some bits out.
I will. I'll send it to you before we go. I'll wrap up. So I just thank you so much, Mary. I really appreciate you coming and having a chat with me. And some fascinating stuff you told me.
Oh, really?
So thank you so much.
Well, I could have waffled on for a lot longer.
I know.